How's it going, everybody? I'm here today playing Heroes of Might and Magic 5. It is the 5th iteration of the HOMM franchise. I have played Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and 3. 3, of course, is considered probably the best by players of the entire series. But Heroes of Might and Magic 5 also has very positive reviews. It was released in 2006, and it is available both on Steam and DRM free on GOG.com in case you're interested in checking it out for yourself. So anyway, we're going to start here with a single player. We have it on defaults to easy scrub mode, and since I am a scrub, I have played Heroes of Might and Magic 3, like I said. Probably put about 10 hours into it, and it was enjoyable. It's a very addictive game. I would still say Civilization 5 is more addictive when it comes to turn-based strategy games, but I was definitely roped in there for a good few hours with Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So I'm excited to see what goes on here in Heroes of Might and Magic 5. Even though it is an old game, it's still worth checking out, I think. So I'm going to load the campaign, I think. We're going to start with the first one. The rest of them are locked, so we're going to play the Queen. A king falls and a queen rises. Mission 1. So we got a little cutscene going on here. But I'm just going to skip through the rest of this because it's going on for a long time. So start of the week of the butterfly. I'm here with my champion, my lord, whatever you want to call it. Tutorial. You are given your first task. To read it, press the scenario information button in the top right of the commands panel. Okay, I think it's the glowing one. Here we go, mission objectives. Left clicking on the map gives the hero a destination. To start moving him, click there once again or press the move hero button in the commands panel. So we can move around the map by left clicking. Yeah, okay, that's standard fare. You just double click to confirm it. Changing the camera position will help you see the map better. For example, moving the mouse while pressing its middle button or using the arrow keys will shift the camera horizontally. So, there we go. Mouse button and in and out. Classic stuff. As you can see here, I am playing at full HD, as far as I'm aware, but let me just take a look at the options here. Yeah, I am playing at 1920 by 1080, but the interface still looks pretty low resolution, which isn't a totally bad thing, because one of the larger problems with some of these older games that were upscaled to higher resolutions is that the UI becomes so small you actually have to squint to see it, which is never desirable in my opinion. So here we have a peasant. It's neutral, but apparently we can attack it. Your way is blocked by a unit of hostile creatures. Left-clicking on their position to set the hero's destination there will make him attack the creatures. Why is that a comma? No, it's not. Okay, I thought there was a comma after attack. Some of your units may express their desire to join your hero's army. To agree, press the join button. If you press the refuse button, they will disappear from the map. So these creatures apparently were so overpowered that they want to join me, so why not? I'm not going to refuse any assistance cheerfully offered. I'm not sure I'm going the correct way, but given the fact that I actually ran into the peasants, I'm assuming this is the direction I should be going in. Tutorial. To rotate or tilt the camera, move the mouse while pressing its right button, or use the arrow keys while holding the control key. To zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel or the page up and down keys. So we already knew that. So I can move the camera around using the right mouse button. It's a little janky in my opinion, but it works. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like some sort of book. On the adventure map, the hero travels in turn-based mode. When the hero's action points are depleted, the route beyond turns gray. This means that the hero will not be able to travel anymore on this day. Pressing the end turn button... Wait a minute, that's the one right there. Okay, it's flashing. Pressing the end turn button, the central one on the commands panel, will end your current turn. The opponent's move will then begin. After the opponent's turn, your hero will be able to go on with his adventures. Your hero may find useful items and resources that he will be able to pick up and use. For example, gold can be used to hire creatures in special buildings. So we're going to end the turn now. Apparently it auto-saves at the end of each turn, which is nice. And we're going to try to capture the gold there. There we go, 500 gold. That's great. I'm just going to keep going on here. It looks like there was some sort of set piece right over there. Certain objectives on the map have unique qualities. For example, the rally flag increases the stats of the hero and his army for the next battle. So we're going to capture that. You can see we got our stat boosts right there. And there appears to be something defending this homestead. One footman, but he expresses a desire to join instead of fight me. Creatures with a desire to join. Yeah, okay. We're going to accept them, of course. We're going to try to capture this homestead here. More peasants join me. Interesting. Do I hold it? Yes, it looks like I have a flag over it now. So, I guess that's what we're doing. We need to end the turn, though. And yes, the game appears to be auto-saving at the end of each turn. I'm just going to continue on the road here. I think that would be the best. And see what this tower is all about. Your hero may visit special buildings where he can replenish his army with certain types of creatures. Yes, oftentimes in cities in the other game you could do so as well. So I imagine that will be carrying over into this one. To recruit troops for your army, you may select the desired number of creatures by using the plus and minus buttons. To confirm your purchase, click on the pay button. So here we can hire what would appear to be those footmen. Okay. Is that... If you right-click it, it gives you some more stats. Okay. Well, I guess we managed to get that done. What do we have here? Here's the creature info panel. They are called footmen, tier 3. And now, how do I exit this panel? Now that is a good question. Here we go, exit. So the tower yielded some footmen, but we have some enemies up here. I wonder if I'll have to fight these. No, they offered to join me as well. So we're just going to accept that. And it looks like I'm going to have to end the turn pretty soon. More gold. Can't complain about that. And what have we here? More peasants. Oh, we might actually have to fight them. Okay. Now we are in the tactics battle mode. During combat, the units of your hero's army and the army of his adversary become active in turns depending upon their initiative value. It is now a hero's turn. By default, a hero can attack any enemy creature on the battlefield. The initiative bar in the bottom of the screen shows the order in which the units will be able to act. The unit of creatures at the left of the bar is currently active. It can now be given an order to stand in defense, to attack, or to maneuver on the battlefield. To maneuver a unit, left-click on the highlighted square on the battlefield that is free and accessible to the creature. So pretty much the standard fare. This is what we had in HOMM3 pretty much, so nothing has changed a whole lot here. 2 iterations down the line. We can zoom in a bit more if the camera's too distant. So here we have my footmen, and we're going to make them walk over there. And the peasants... Okay, the peasants died. Well, that was a short-lived encounter. At the end of the combat, you can study the combat results. So here we go. I lost 0 units and 13 peasants died. And apparently I think I got 15 experience from that encounter. So I'm just going to grab this gold over here. It's 500 gold. And I'm going to check out this windmill. Not enough movement points. We need to end the turn. Great. Your hero may happen to find objects that gives you some resources. For example, windmill gives a small amount of random resources. Great, capture it. We got 6 gems. What are these? We got 6 crystals. Yeah, you can use a tooltip or you can right-click on it to instantly get information. Which is a it is an interface option that has become less common it seems. Okay, these peasants will actually join me, and we're going to check out this footman tower right up here. Hopefully we can recruit more footmen. I'm not sure how that works. I just double click on it and it works. Objective completed. We are supposed to assemble 25 footmen, 100 peasants, and Isabel, our champion, must survive. So apparently that's the objective here. Not a whole lot going on with that. Should be fairly simple to complete. I see some footmen over here. Might have to fight them. Nope. They will join. I wonder what's over in this corner. Oh, we have more peasants. And they will fight us. Each battle starts with a tactics phase during which you can deploy the hero's troops to their desired starting positions. To place a creature, drag it from the slot to the battlefield. When you are ready, press the Start Combat button. Okay, well, it seems that our creatures are already lined up, but we can drag them and move them about as we see fit. I'm not sure what I am fighting against. I don't see their units set up at all yet. So we're just going to accept that and begin combat. There we go. 6 and 6 peasants. Should be fairly simple. It is Isabel's turn. Let's see if we have any spells. What else do we have? Looks like we just have spells. And I don't think I have any spells available. So we're just going to be fighting this one with our units instead. Yeah, because our hero or our champion can't go anywhere. Tutorial. Sometimes it's wise to skip a turn by pressing the defend button. The creature unit will remain where it is, but assume the defensive position, which will help it repel enemy attacks more effectively. Okay. Moving the footman. And moving this one footman. He might actually die. And advance the peasant stack. Unfortunately, we might lose some peasants here if they get attacked. Okay, those footmen. We're just going to have Isabel defend again. And... alright. Left click to attack those peasants. So, I lost 0 units. If we save the replay, we can actually give it a file name and a combat description. I think that might be new. It's different from the third one, as far as I'm aware. I don't remember that being a feature. So this off the beaten trail path went further than I thought it would. We've come upon a small farmstead here with more hostile creatures. When the hero army is much stronger than the creatures being attacked, these creatures can try to run away from combat. If you can let them go or fight them in order to earn more experience for the hero. So 6 conscripts are going to flee. I'm going to leave them simply for brevity purposes. If I was playing the actual scenario, I'd probably try to fight them. Sometimes it's not wise to, because you can actually lose a good number of your units to them, to the fight. So it's not always yes, do it, and I'm glad to give you the option to choose whether or not you want to. We're going to leave them once again. Apparently we do get some experience from that regardless, but it's just not as much. What have we here? There exist objects that increase some of the hero's stats, such as luck. A high luck value makes it more probable that the hero's units will inflict double damage on the enemies they fight. So apparently this is some sort of luck statue. The Hall of Heroes. And there we have more gold. And check out these fairies over here by the mushrooms. We got one rainbow. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I don't recall there being rainbows in any of the other ones I played. Is that luck? I think rainbows actually might be luck. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I'd probably have to check a certain panel. Yeah, it is luck. Right there we have it. I just checked my champion Isabel. She is a knight, and now we have 1 luck. 10 out of 10 mana. Why is it not cooperating? 2 morale, actually. Don't know why I mispronounced that. When fighting and traveling, your hero gains experience points and ultimately advances to the next level. This is the moment when you can select one of the proposed skills or abilities for him, or in this case, her. So we're just going to go with better recruitment, I think. If anything's going to help us, that probably will. I'm not looking at the specifics of them, of any of the perks or upgrades. At any time, you may study your hero in detail. Click on his abilities and see his army. The hero window can be invoked by double-clicking on the hero himself or his portrait in the hero's panel. Double-clicking, okay. At any time, you may study your hero in detail. Click on... Yeah, okay. We already heard all about that, so... We have some sort of gate here. Not enough movement points. I wonder if we're going to have to fight. We probably will. You must assemble an army strong enough to capture the garrison. Well, well, well. I'm not sure where I missed out on peasants. But apparently I did miss out on some of them somewhere. So, guess we're going back. Okay, here I found 66 more peasants. And that should have completed our scenario objective. Yes, now we can capture the garrison. So, once I get back up there to the gate, we shall continue. Okay, now we're here at the garrison. And we have 85 footmen and 159 peasants and 3 squires, so let's get started. This battlefield is pretty open, so not a whole lot of tactics going on here. One of my squires died to the peasants. We're going to try to attack of these footmen with my peasants. Lost about 15. And our peasants will finish him off. So we lost 3 squires, 3 footmen, and 15 peasants. Overall, not a bad start. So I think we want some expert leadership as a skill. And this is where you can place units in the gate to prevent enemies from getting through there. I'm not going to put any in there because I don't intend on sticking around very long. And apparently that ends that chapter of the scenario.
That should be enough troops, I think.
Congratulations, you have completed the mission. It took me 1 month and 4 weeks and 6 days. At the start of every mission in a campaign, you must select the start bonus you would like to have. So now we're given a bonus going into the next mission. I think we're going to start with the gold because it's a bit more utilitarian. I can choose different things with it. So apparently we're going to be getting archers in this scenario. But I think I will leave it at that. Here's our mission objectives. Capture strongbow within a week. We definitely have some different terrain going on here. That is Heroes of Might and Magic 5. It is definitely worth a playthrough if you haven't played it yet. It's a decent sequel. Unfortunately, the more recent Heroes of Might and Magic games have been less positively received. And I think a lot of that has to do with the amount of glitches they have in them. But thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.